Hello, my YouTube friends, and thank you so much for tuning in to another video here with Lifestyle with Amsofab. So, of course, I know you noticed that my kitchen is a mess, and it is definitely time for me to do some midnight cleaning. It's not midnight, more like 7 o'clock, more like 7 o'clock ish. So, I am going to get my kitchen clean, and I wanted you guys to I guess watch me clean my kitchen. So I also did purchase a few things that I wanted to kind of just spruce up the kitchen. I'm not yet decorating for fall. I am purchasing a few items for fall. Yes. So pretty soon you'll see a haul of all of the items that I'm purchasing for fall. So far, not a whole lot, but my style is definitely changing. But for right now, not doing fall, just pretty much keeping it green, I guess you should say. So here are the items that I have purchased recently to kind of give me a refreshed space for the end of summer going into fall. Okay, so the first item are a set of 4 artichokes that I got from Amazon. I really like these, and they really have a natural look to them. The next item that I got, y'all, and I just dropped those. The next item that I got, I needed a new set of wooden spoons. So I got this from Amazon as well. They were only $20, so they were a really good price. This is something that I recently picked up on a trip to Kentucky. It was only $6. It was on sale, and it actually does have a lot of good recipes in there. So I'm gonna be styling with that as well. This rug is probably the crown jewel. It was only $19 from Amazon. Just a pretty kitchen runner. I did want to add some color to the floor, so I'm excited about that. I also got this oil and vegetable oil dispenser. I'm gonna stick the labels on there. As you can tell, it's kind of wet, so because I did clean those off. And then this was a part of the Target um, threshold collection. I wanted another green reef to go on the top of my range hood. So I'm going to be using that one, but that did come from Target. And then I purchased 3 of these cups from Target as well. I just thought these were so pretty. So pretty. They're part of the Hearth and Hand Joanna Gaines collection. So I did get 3 of these. And also everything that I can link will be linked below. So the first thing I am doing is just cleaning up the countertop on this side where the stove is. So I typically fry a lot of stuff over here on this side, so it's grease everywhere, particularly next to the refrigerator. So one thing I really want to make sure that I do is get everything nice and wiped down, and I'm going to be using this Lysol Kitchen Pro spray. It's great for cutting grease. If I don't have this, then I do like to use the Zip purple degreaser, but I didn't have any of that today. So Lysol is always gonna hit every single time. So I'm just making sure that I'm wiping down those countertops, those walls, and then I'm also gonna hit the refrigerator later on. And of course, since this is a regular night during the week, everybody is pretty much at home except for my husband. He is out of town this weekend. And then my oldest son, he is at work. But it's 6 people that live in this house. So it's always typically somebody here. And I find that the kitchen is the hardest place to keep clean. Actually, all of it's the hardest place to keep clean because there's always somebody somewhere into something. And of course, I do make everybody kind of pick up and clean up after themselves, but I would be lying if I told you that I'm still not going behind folks making sure it was done correctly. But yeah, the kitchen is a hub for everybody, so therefore it is always something to be cleaned in the kitchen. So here's me just kind of showing the reef that I'm taking down. That's kind of the reef that I've had up for a while. It's been for spring and summer in my kitchen. I do like to hang a reef on my range hood, just to kind of switch it out and give a little extra element of design, if we shall say. I'm a transitional decorator, so I am not too contemporary, not too farmhouse, not too traditional. I'm a mix of all of it, shall you say. But I do definitely have my own personal style, and I try not to lean one way too heavy, because then I feel like the look will come off a bit confusing. But I do like to take a reef and hang it on top of my range hood, and I did think that the reefs that Target came out with this fall are part of the Threshold collection. I really didn't like them for the front door, but I thought since they were small and not as full, they would be great to place on the range hood. Now, guys, these stickers that go on these, I probably should have laid these down first, but for some reason, I didn't think they were going to be that hard to stick on, which they weren't hard to stick on. It's just as soon as that sticker touches that glass, it's like a suction cup. So there was no pulling it off. So I definitely wanted to try and make sure that I lined it up as great as possible. But I think I did a pretty good job. But yeah, those stickers were not playing no games, okay? Now, one thing you are going to see me consistently using throughout this video is a magic eraser. I did not understand the hype until I started using a magic eraser, and now, y'all, I freaking get it. I could probably clean my whole house with a magic eraser. In this video, I used two, but yes, that magic eraser is chef's kiss. And if you have not started using a magic eraser, please get you one. I have even used the store brand magic erasers from time to time. I will say they're not as they don't set up as much as the Mr. Clean magic erasers, because some of those have like actual Dawn, I guess, dots on the inside of those, so they set up and clean really, really good. But I'm even packing those in my son's stuff for him to take to college, because magic erasers literally almost clean everything. So if you are not using a magic eraser in 2025, what are you doing? Take it from me and get you some magic erasers. I use two to clean the whole kitchen, because I will say, after I cleaned the garbage can area, I was not going to keep using that one, and it was almost torn up. But I also use it for like my cabinets, baseboards, the walls, anything that you can think of, you can use a magic eraser for it. So get you some magic erasers and do yourself a favor. So this product is new. It is the active mold and stain remover. It is for like your caulking, your grout, any type of mold or staining. You can use it. So it takes about 3 to 5 hours to actually work. So I'm gonna put a clip at the end of the video the next day, because you have to wait for it to harden to actually clean. So just kind of keep in mind what it looks like, so you'll kind of remember how the results turned out. But I can tell you, spoiler alert, I loved it and I will be using it again, and I highly recommend purchasing. Now here she goes again with the magic eraser. Cleaning, 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 cleaning. So because our kitchen gets a lot of traffic, I do like to use these scented garbage bags. They kind of help cut down on the smell. And these from Kroger, they're Kroger brand garbage can bags, and they are the Island Nectar, and they have a really nice smell. I highly suggest them, and they hold your trash. So great price. I love them. Get you some scented trash bags. They will probably not change your life, but they are great to buy. So get you some scented garbage bags. So right here, I'm just taking some Lysol spray, that same Lysol spray that I've been using the entire video, and I'm going to get the island area wiped down. That vase is a vase that I've got from Target some months ago, so it's not new. Also, those stems are from Hobby Lobby, and they just come out of the greenery section there. I want to say there's something that they keep pretty frequently, but I do like them because they are light and they're minimum, but they give a nice impact. So it really makes the kitchen area look elevated because those stems reach out so far. The candle that I'm burning today is a Springtime in Paris by Bath and Body Works, and I get it, not all Bath and Body Works candles smell, but this one this one smells, and she carries a nice heavy scent. Okay, Springtime in Paris. If you come across this one, because I know they're putting out the fall scents now, try and grab that one. It's a light floral scent, but it's strong. So if you don't like strong scents, you won't like that one. But to me, if I can't smell it, what's the sense of having it? So this is my coffee bar area. It's also what I like to call my drink station because I have a bar cart right next to it, and then that has my Bartesian sitting on top of that bar cart. But my coffee station, I don't know about anybody else's husband, but mine gets sugar everywhere every morning. And he probably also wastes his coffee every morning as well. So cleaning this coffee area is a daily task, at least every 2 days. So I did kind of wipe down through the week. I always kind of wipe down through the week, but this spot always needs to be clean. So I'm just wondering, is it just my husband that puts sugar all over the place when making his coffee, or does anybody else's spouse do that as well? Because mine do not miss, okay? Not a day off. He gets sugar all over the place every day. Now, this was new. That is some coffee syrup that I got from Kroger, and it's the Private Selection, which is, their kind of bougie brand of products. So I'm really excited to try. I normally buy the Tarani syrups, but that one was $4. And if I can get a coffee syrup for $4 versus, you even pay 8 still. At Home Goods and TJ Maxx when you can find it, I will take the $4 coffee syrup any day. So I'm gonna let you guys know how I like that one, but I did not know that they had those coffee syrups. But here is just an overview of what the coffee area looks like. So now I'm switching gears over to my bar cart, and I just noticed there is a whole plate behind the bar cart, but those are just the type of surprises that the children leave when you live in a house full of children. So on the top of the bar cart, I wanted to highlight a few of my specialty liqueurs: the Sir Winston, the Uncle Nearest, excuse me, and then the White Hennessy. And since we're keeping it simple on the dining room table, I'm just going to leave these 3 ginger jars that I've had sitting up here for quite some time. I love ginger jars. I do collect them, and they're an easy way to make a space look elevated but not have to do too much. So y'all already know when the broom and the mop come out, we are almost at the finale. I'm using the Fabuloso lavender clean to go in my steam mop. I enjoy all of the Fabuloso scents, but particularly if I want something to smell extra clean, I don't know what it is about the lavender scent, but the lavender scent just smells so fresh. So because it's been a minute since I have really gotten a chance to just mop the floors really good, I am using that lavender scent because it's strong, it's soft, and you know you cleaned when you walk in the door and you smell lavender fabuloso. You know it's clean. So here is an overview of the kitchen and everything, how it turned out. I really like the way everything turned out here. I love the rug. I love the wreath on the range hood. Those artichokes are absolutely beautiful. They really give the countertop a pop. It gives it a nice natural look without doing too much. And then I'm just really pleased at the new products that I tried, like the grout cleaner and then the soft scrub cleaner. So below, leave me a comment on if there was anything that you'll be using from this video. Also, let me know what are your favorite things to clean with. Thank you guys so much again for tuning in another week here with me. Sorry the video didn't come out on Thursday and it's coming out on Friday, but it's been one heck of a week here at my house. So don't forget, please share this video, like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys next week. Stay safe, be blessed.